Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Every second, something invisible pushes us forward. We can't stop it. We can't touch it. But we all feel it pressing against our lives. Time. We measure it, chase it, yet nobody truly knows what it is. Some call it the universe's heartbeat. Others, a trick of the mind. I used to think time was simple. A straight line carrying us from yesterday to tomorrow. But then I learned something unsettling. That line might not exist at all. This is Mystery Shack, your home for the dark, the bizarre, and the unexplained. And today, we step into an invisible journey that might change the way you feel every passing moment. To understand time, scientists start simple. They say it's what a clock measures. Time is what a clock reads. But that definition hides something strange. A clock doesn't just count, it's measuring change. And change is all we really know. Think about it. Without change, without motion, you wouldn't even notice time passing. For centuries, we thought time flowed the same for everyone. A single, perfect rhythm beating across the universe, like a cosmic drum keeping everything in sync. It's comforting, isn't it? To believe there's one giant clock above us all, ticking fair and equal. Then Einstein shattered that drum. He showed that time bends, stretches, even slows down. It isn't separate from space, it's woven into it. Together, they form the fabric of reality, space-time. Feeling a bit confused, huh? Don't worry, let me make it simple. Einstein's claim was this: when you're exposed to stronger gravity, time itself slows down for you. The weaker the gravity, the faster it moves. So if you could stand near a black hole, your seconds would crawl. A few minutes for you could be years for everyone else. Now imagine this: two twin astronauts. One stays here on Earth. The other travels close to something massive. Say, Jupiter. For the traveler, every heartbeat, every second ticks just a little slower. When she finally comes home, she's barely aged, but her sister has lived through decades. That's not science fiction, that's relativity. You might be wondering, why? Look, think of space and time as one big fabric. When something heavy sits on it, like a planet or a star, that fabric bends and stretches. Clocks sitting deeper in that bend have to climb uphill through warped space-time. And that struggle makes them tick slower. The stronger the gravity, the deeper the bend, and the slower the seconds pass. And that's where things get strange. Because once time bends, it doesn't bend evenly. Two people standing in different places, or moving at different speeds, won't experience the same now. Einstein said the past, present, and future all exist together. We just experience them one slice at a time. So maybe time isn't a river carrying us forward. Maybe it's an ocean, and we're the ones drifting through it. But if time can really twist and stretch, could we ever catch it in the act? Someone tried. In 1971, physicists Joseph Haffel and Richard Keating synchronized a set of atomic clocks, then sent two of them flying in opposite directions around the world, one east, one west. A third stayed behind at the U.S. Naval Observatory. When the planes returned, the clocks were no longer synced. The eastbound clock had lost 59 billionths of a second, while the westbound one had gained 273 billionths, exactly what Einstein's relativity had predicted. The difference was microscopic, a few heartbeats of a nanosecond. But it proved something enormous. Time itself can change depending on how you move. The same thing happens every day, right above you. GPS satellites orbit far from Earth, where gravity is weaker and time runs a little faster. Their clocks tick about 38 microseconds ahead of ours each day. Engineers constantly adjust them using Einstein's equations. If they didn't, your phone's GPS would miss your location by miles. Just because time and space moves differently than it does here. We can bend time, slow it, even twist it. But no matter what we do, it never goes backward. Why? The answer here isn't hidden in speed or gravity. It's hidden in change. Physicists call it entropy, the universe's natural drift from order to chaos. It's the reason eggs break, but never unbreak. Smoke spreads, but never gathers itself back. Everything moves from tidy beginnings to messy endings. That one-way fall into disorder gives time its direction. It's like a cosmic signature that says, forward only. You feel it every day. Your coffee cools. Your memories stack behind you, never ahead. You can remember yesterday, but never tomorrow. To physics, the universe doesn't care about before or after. But to us, the rise of entropy is the ticking of time. Maybe that's why we sense it flowing, because we're built inside that flow. Our minds running on the same rule: everything ages, fades, disperses. But here's the strange part. If the laws of physics work just as well backward as forward, then what really decides the direction of time? Out there, scientists can measure time with perfect clocks. But inside us, it doesn't work that way. Maybe the answer isn't out there at all. Maybe it's inside us. Physics may not care which way time runs, but we do. Our brains are wired to feel its flow, to divide life into past, present, and future, even if the universe doesn't. When you're bored, seconds expand. When you're in love, hours disappear. That's not magic, it's attention. The more information your mind absorbs, the longer a moment feels. That's why childhood seemed endless. Every smell, every sound, every color was new. Now, with routine, the brain skips the details, and the years start slipping past like seconds. So maybe time doesn't fly. Maybe we just stop noticing its wings. And if the arrow of time feels so different inside our heads, maybe the mind isn't following time at all. Maybe it's creating it. We talk about time as if it's moving, ticking forward, carrying us with it. What if everything, every second you've lived and every second you'll ever live, already exists? Some physicists call it the block universe. In this view, the past, present, and future are all laid out together, like pages in a book that's already been written. We just read them one by one. That means your birth, this very moment, and your final breath all coexist right now. You're simply standing on one page, looking forward because that's the only direction your mind knows how to face. Our brains create the illusion of flow, like a film projector turning still frames into motion. But the frames were always there. The movie never started, and it never ends. Einstein once said, "The distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." He didn't mean time was fake, only that the passage of time might be something consciousness invents to make sense of existence. I used to think time was simple, a straight line from yesterday to tomorrow. But maybe we don't move through time at all. Maybe we just wake up in different parts of it, like travelers opening their eyes in another room of the same house. Time isn't chasing us. We're the ones chasing meaning inside it. So, what do you think? Do you agree with this, or do you have theories of your own? Tell me in the comments. I'll meet you there.